Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Zach, you guys can call me Hazardous. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 video here on the channel today guys. And I apologize about this late upload. I was busy all day doing a photo shoot and also just getting everything moved into my grandparents because I'm going to be staying here for the next month as I start work and before my lease starts so I can move into my own apartment here in Dallas. But I'm coming at you guys with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video today and we're going to talk about that Jeux Acto interview, the French publication interview that they did with Rockstar co-president Rob Nelson the other day, because more gameplay mechanics were revealed by Rob Nelson, and also they talked about different things like player choices, dynamic character interactions, and indoor environments in this interview. So we're going to talk specifically about the gameplay mechanics today in today's interview. So Rockstar co-president Rob Nelson has conducted an interview with Jeux Acto, the French gaming publication, in which he confirms a lot of information about what we can expect to see in the new installation of Red Dead Redemption. The interview sees the developer detail how Rockstar plans to make the game world more immersive and more believable as a place to play. Rob Nelson says, "Being immersed in a credible world with a captivating story, capable of engaging the player while giving them the freedom to lose themselves, then returning to the main quest in a natural way, is something important for us," Nelson explains. And that our main goal for Red Dead Redemption 2, to erase the boundaries between all these aspects to make it coherent and organic. Everything must appear natural, without any transition or lag, to reinforce the sense of immersion and connection between each mission. Nelson goes on to detail how NPCs and interactions with them will enrich this immersive experience for players. In the camp, a simple conversation with an NPC can result in a bank robbery or reveal important details about the story, background, and thus trigger a new mission that the player may want to do right away or later on down the line. Simply leaving the camp to search for supplies may allow the player to discover other interesting activities or other goals. Everything is done to reinforce the feeling of embodying the character Arthur Morgan, an outlaw who is a part of a famous gang, and not to mention that everything must remain as entertaining as possible for players. The gang needs money to do this, and you will have to carry out missions as diverse and as various to rob banks, intercept trains, steal from people, hunt, but also resell products. There are 1001 ways to make money, even outside of missions, in an honorable way and a less respectable way too, to let the player do what he wants. You can kill people to steal their money, but you can also threaten them and extract their currency less violently. To leave the choice to the player is very important for us. It's not a Manichean system. It is not a good against evil. Everything is nuanced. Of course, we play Arthur and he has his own character, but you are given the opportunity to shape his way of behaving a bit. The full interview I will link down in the description for you guys to read, where it goes into great depth about what to expect from Red Dead Redemption 2 and its gameplay systems, and it's well worth a read. So I will link that down in the description like I said, and if you guys found any of that information helpful, definitely drop a like. But this interview comes after Rockstar confirmed it's still evolving its camera-based techniques for player immersion in Red Dead Redemption 2. In a new interview with Rockstar's Rob Nelson, originally reported by Hobby Consoles, the studio confirms it's been working on new camera techniques that will improve the quality of impressive takedowns. New techniques allow Rockstar to do slow-motion deaths similar to what you'd find in Bethesda games like Skyrim or Fallout, that will apparently create spectacular sequences. They are dynamic, they appear in a mission or during a fight, but also during the phases in the open world. If you get into trouble with the law or with another band, you can't wait for them to reappear dynamically, Nelson said to Hobby Consoles. The developer continued, "They are dynamic and procedural, and that they are intelligent and they frame the action based on what you do. You can get very spectacular sequences in ample places where the camera has room to make a broad approach. Everything is because of the consistency of the experience, whether you are on a mission or not. You still feel that you are playing a game with the same character and seeing the same things. It has the same visual and mechanical language." It's an interesting technique, and one we think is going to be pretty big in a gaming industry where being shareable is just as important as being playable. This follows the new trailer from Red Dead Redemption 2 that dropped last week, and aside from looking absolutely spectacular and not showing any gameplay at all, the trailer gives us some pretty strong hints about what we can expect from this new game. By 1899, the West had barely been tamed, reads the text that overlays on the trailer. The age of gunslingers and outlaws has almost passed into myth. First up, we see the outlaw gang robbing a train at the start of the trailer, suggesting we can likely expect heist missions to form a large part of the experience. We get a great glimpse at the open rural spaces as well as some busier towns packed with NPCs. We can likely expect a great deal of both. Later, we see a character trying to tame a horse and a series of hand-to-hand bouts, suggesting there will be a focus on pugilism as well as gunplay. Horse and cart races and shootouts make a return, and a female character who seems pretty central to the plot turns up with a few dialogue lines too. The lighting engine seems seems to have improved since GTA 5 as well. And so if you guys want to take a look at the trailer, it's trailer number 3 on Rockstar's website. I can also link that to you guys down in the description as well if you guys want to check it out. But that brings us to the end of today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let me know what you guys thought of all this information. Like I said, if you found this information, news, and confirmed details helpful, definitely drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel. We have more topics to discuss here on the channel later. Like I said, thanks so much, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Redemption 2 video. Adios, amigos.